This is a community event for people who generally can't access community events. People who they walk by the State House lawn and they're like, that's not for me. This is an event where you can say that is for me.
With ABB, the pressure to appear the right way just isn't there.
It's just feels like a different energy.
Just free to be kind of who you were and in whatever space you were in at whatever time you were in it.
Our community health education fair very intentionally has multiple ways of participating. You can visit the resource fair where a wide range of community organizations are there with free resources so that you don't need to go to individual websites and you don't need to make phone calls and like all the things that are so hard.
I just don't see myself approaching a table talking to a stranger, but there's a lot of other things to do.
Activities for all ages you can do with others, you can do side by side.
I don't have to make eye contact. I don't have to behave any particular way.
No pressure to have a conversation unless you want to have a conversation.
I can do what I want to do, and other people around there are doing the exact same thing. So it's an environment where that's safe.
It's sort of a smorgasbord kind of across that, you know, I think there's a real effort to be made that there's something there for everybody. And
there will be live music that you can hang out and listen to. Community storytelling, folks sharing lived experience.
So this is really affecting everything, not just having a cough for a long time. This is affecting the entire body. This is affecting the brain. This is affecting our economy and our world.
There was different spaces that you could be accommodating for however you needed to be.
When it's really hard and I'm not making sense and I'm processing things difficultly, that's fine. It's a part of the loop that then when I get to connection and I have safety and I can cue safety to myself.
The ABB events are much lower stress, much less neuronormative expectation type events, much more user friendly.
People are just like doing their own thing. Some people are engaging and talking. Some people are just playing maybe a game on their phone. Some people were like doing crafts and some people were chatting. And I just sat by myself kind of in my observational way, knitting. And
some of my exploration is just figuring out, you know, okay, what is it that I would do left to my own devices?
I think because of the framework of the community, it's no matter what anyone's doing or how anyone's participating, it all feels so valid to me.
I think it's just everybody like naming the thing and showing up as their authentic selves, you know?
When we really think about community, we think about bringing people together based on shared values and a shared vision of what's possible.
If everybody in the room gets asked, how can we help you feel safe so you feel like you belong here? You can connect to everyone else here.
Giving myself the opportunity to go and observe for a little while to see if it actually is safe to interact.
And you get closer and you start to interact with people, you're like, oh, these are people that I can like be myself with. And I don't have to like pretend to be somebody else and mask, you know?
As we reimagine our systems of health, education, employment, connection,
All Brains Belong are going to help lift this organization and change what healthcare looks like. Healthcare is the community being with one another.
Ultimately, what we're hoping for is to model neuro-inclusive community culture where everyone can participate in their own way and everyone can belong. I hope you'll join us.